how BETAmon men are created and molded through popular culture. And with this video, I am going to do a little dissecting of a movie that I just recently saw, Frozen 2. Alright, now, even though most of you guys watching this probably have no intention of seeing that movie, Frozen 2, I'm not going to give away any big spoilers because, you know, I'm a fan of Disney movies. I love Disney movies. I enjoy them. However, Disney movies shape a lot of the BETAmon men we see because we believe in this ideal fantasy and it's just so far from reality. And I'm going to go into this movie in particular, Frozen 2. Basically, the plot of Frozen 2, the main guy Kristoff, right? The main guy Kristoff, who in Frozen 1, if you've never seen it, he basically was the perfect gentleman. He saves Anna, one of the main characters. He's just like a total selfless guy. He does things for her. He's like literally the perfect BETAmon male that would get friend-zoned if it was reality. Now, Frozen 2 comes along, and we have the whole storyline between the lead female character. Of course, that's what, you know, movies are doing now. It's like women are always the main character, and if they're not the main character, you got all the feminists and SJWs raising a fit that it's another masculine role, right? Well, so the premise of the movie, again, is that like Elsa and Anna, the sisters, are basically on their own little journey, and Kristoff is just some side piece. He's just like, the only time you see Kristoff in this movie is basically, he's always trying to propose to her. He has this ring and he's trying to propose to Anna. He's trying to ask her to marry him. That's his whole problem in this movie. When can I do it? And when he's about to do it, something comes up and she kind of like ignores him and moves on with her life. Again, right then and there, that's already flipped of how it should be. A man should be on his purpose. The woman should be the one begging him to get married. The woman should be the one like, hey, take me with you. Disney flipped it on us to where Kristoff, the BETAmon, is spending the entire movie trying to think of the perfect way to propose and to try to ask her to marry him. That's his little plot line. That's literally his role in this entire movie. So again, don't be Kristoff in that sense at all. But I want to give you some specifics of this. So one of the things is just like when I watched this, and the girl I watched it with, she looked at me and she was like, please try to enjoy the movie, because she knew that my head would be like, come on, this BETAmon crap that they're feeding us. Which again, I enjoyed the movie because I can look past this BETAmon nonsense. But there's a movie or a song in this. It's called, I think it's Lost in the Woods. All right, and this is where Kristoff, the guy, right? He is singing this song, and I probably won't show because copyright issues. But some of the lyrics in this song is, "Where am I if we aren't together?" That's one of the main premises of this song. He's singing about how once he found Anna, you know, everything made sense. But before that, he had no idea what his life was about. Another, he mentioned something like, "You are my true north on the compass," or something like that. Like, I didn't know where I was before I found you, and now you're the north on my compass. Basically, that she is the center of his life and that she makes him a better man. And so, again, all he's doing this entire movie is simping. He's just looking for the time to propose to her, and each time he does it, she like gets mad at him for something and then moves on, or she ignores him or is distracted. Again, what is it teaching all of our young boys? To be a total simp. Your whole life should revolve around trying to marry a girl and nothing else in your life matters. So horrible messaging for our young men. Still an entertaining movie for me to watch. Let's just take that again. That song sums up everything wrong with society and relationships. That everything that he does is about her. He was lost without her. This is some of the shaming tactics you'll get as a man going your own way or being a bachelor, is that, you know, it's like, Well, what are you going to do? You'll be lonely, when you're older. Like, what's the point of life if you don't find a great woman to share it with? They basically make us all, they try to shame us single men into needing a woman because your life is not complete without a woman. Again, total nonsense. The lead characters in this movie, Elsa and Anna, are like the warriors. They're the heroes. They're the explorers. They're the adventurous ones. Imagine, I'm trying to take like good examples of what you should follow in a movie versus bad examples. Like a better example would be where James Bond, in James Bond movies, where James Bond is the center of attention. He's the man saving the world. He's on his mission, and he doesn't get distracted by anything. James Bond is basically the role that Elsa and Anna play in this movie. They are the lead characters. They don't get distracted by anything. They have a purpose, and they're going to fulfill that purpose no matter what. Again, that is the masculine way. Women are supposed to be, and when I say supposed to be, I truly believe this, the supportive role. They're supposed to want to find a man that's on his journey, and she wants to come along for the ride. That's how it's supposed to be, but again, movies and culture has flipped it to where it's all the woman empowerment. She's the hero, and a guy's just lucky he's lost without her. So that is a big thing right there. You'll see this in a bunch of Disney movies and all that stuff. You'll see this in a bunch of crappy propaganda these days, where it's basically teaching men that everything in your life should be put on hold for a woman. Just totally untrue. You guys that are going your own way, you know this. And you know what, man? Like, again, it teaches our young men such a bad role model, such a bad example of what their purpose in life is, because now you get these guys growing up thinking their whole purpose is to find a strong, independent woman and beg her to marry him. What a weak, horrible message to send. I tried not to give any spoilers away for you guys for this one, so you can see it. Again, I doubt many of you will want to. But there's the little nugget here is that when you're watching any type of these movies, it's kind of fun to put that other lens on now. Put your red pill lens on and see, is that really the case? Because what used to happen, like again, we see sitcoms, we see movies like this, and we think the man's role is to be the big buffoon and to just do everything for a woman, because we're losing the male role models in our society that used to teach men how to be men. A man should be on his purpose. A man should figure out what goal he wants in life and shoot to achieve that. He should not be waiting around, fumbling through his ring because all that matters to him is to secure this woman to be his wife. No. That's a bunch of BS. And hey, if you guys see the movie, let me know what you think. Let me know if you saw what I'm talking about, because I saw it super early in the movie and I just basically wrote it off as, all right, Kristoff, they made him a BETAmon, fine. I'll still watch the rest of the movie and try to enjoy it, but I just feel bad for all the men, the kids, the boys growing up. And you know what? Even the women, because now women grow up thinking the same thing. They think that it's all about them, strong, independent. Guys should be begging to have you. This is why women are entitled, of course. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if there's other examples that you see of where our society or our culture totally has it backwards and reverses the roles of men and women to confuse everybody. Oh, and to leave you with this, I'm curious, what's your favorite Disney movie of all time? Mine is Tangled. I have a crush on Rapunzel in that movie. And Flynn Rider, he's a cool guy in that, in my opinion. So that's my favorite Disney movie over all time of a series of movies. It would be Toy Story. I love Toy Story. Thought that was a great movie. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite Disney movie, and what did you take from Frozen 2, or what other media do you see that just totally make everything backwards and confuse us? Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe. Peace.